I'm still morbidly obese. Like, this is not going to be overnight. This isn't going to be a couple of weeks, a couple of months. This is going to be a journey of a couple of years. And I decided I wanted to document it. I fired my trainer.
Will Kelly is a massive content creator, boasting over 359,000 followers on TikTok. But yet he has a lot, and I mean a lot, of problems that are holding him back in life that could potentially kill him. The problems with Will Kelly aren't just the obvious, but we're going to be going over the 4 main pillars that are keeping Will Kelly away from achieving his goals in life, and that are also slowly not only killing him physically, but also mentally.
Don't hate my success. It's not me. If I had no views, nobody would care, bro. It's because I'm fat and I'm living my life and I do it with a smile on my face and people despise it because they go back to their 9 to 5 and they hate their life.
Well, boys, today is tomorrow and Will Kelly is in the bowl. Now today we have ourselves a feast, alright? And you know I cannot consume all of this delicious content alone, boys, so I had to bring along Major Chilla.
I had to come down here to the dome, and on my way down, we found the beluga fall dropping down right with us. This is what me and Straight in the Bowl eat on a weekend. This is our power meal.
Yeah, it's gonna be delicious. I cannot wait to get straight into this feast. Go ahead and get your bowls ready for the slop, boys. Now, Will Kelly is in the bowl for today because this man has been running rampant on TikTok, essentially trying his best to become the most famous man up there, it seems like, because every bit of antics he does up there is essentially what all nuisance streamers like Jack Doherty and even Nina Lynn are doing to somehow get clips out there, and it's working in his favor in the sense of the more outlandish he is, the more clout he gets. But we have to start from the beginning because Will Kelly wasn't like this in the start. His TikTok journey came down to him wanting to lose weight because he is over 600 pounds. How many scales do you think this man has broken throughout his life, progressing his way up to 600 pounds?
Let's just put it this way. I think Dr. Now has seen way less broken scales on 600-pound life. Will Kelly lives for this, and as long as he keeps lying and doing these power meals behind our back, pretending to give them to homeless people, well, it's going to keep shattering because he hasn't lost a single pound.
Yes. This man, whenever he started his weight loss journey, put out this heart-wrenching video basically explaining his whole entire life story and how he wants to document this beautiful process of transforming his life for the better.
Hey, I'm Will. I'm morbidly obese. I've been kind of bigger my whole life, which was 630 pounds. My legs swole up when I would lay down. The fat around my neck would suffocate me. Anytime I would go to sleep, I would start to, feel like I couldn't breathe and have to wake up. I couldn't wipe myself because my arm literally couldn't fit around my body. So I would have to take a toothbrush and wrap toilet paper around it and kind of use that as an extension of my arm to get the feces out.
I'm so disgusted, I don't even know where to begin.
Yeah, man, most people actually fix their lives before they get that down bad, but I guess Will Kelly was chasing that dragon at the end of his Chinese takeout menu.
He was certainly chasing that dragon. He needed its tail to wipe. But in all reality, Will Kelly has been telling people for months that he's been losing weight, but we know he hasn't lost a single pound. So this story he told you guys right now is his current reality. So people have told me before that yeah, Will Kelly could have taken some better options. Of course he could have. Could you imagine doing all of that just to wipe? You could go from different angles. I'm pretty sure they sell stuff for that. But Will Kelly, he's fine to live this lifestyle as long as his ego is going through the roof. More followers, more views. He's gonna live like this to the end of time.
So as you guys heard from the man, he has a problem with food, and he even admits to having a crippling food addiction because getting to 600 pounds really is kind of a hard thing if you actually think about it, because you have to overeat yourself to the point where you don't even think about the repercussions of your actions or even getting full. Your stomach has to expand over time. This isn't just like, oh, I overate for a week and then, you know, I gained a poundage there. No, this is a lifestyle choice where he overate to excess, and he even explains what he believes the reasoning behind his addiction is, because it seems like he's an extremely self-aware person.
Hi, my name is Will, and I'm an addict. At 600 pounds, I realized, okay, I have a food addiction. This is an eating disorder, right? No one gets to that size without something really being wrong. I just cried over fried chicken.
Excuse me, what the actual fuck?
It is quite sad that he still to this day is thinking, no, what? You guys, come on. Like, come on, crying over fried chicken. I'm making this video because it's funny. Like, I feel like he's actually sympathy farming. We're going to get into that later on in the video, where it just seems like he wants that reinforcement of people telling him it's fine, it's okay that you're almost 800 pounds, my guy. Like, bro, you're closer to 800 pounds than 200 pounds. I feel like that should be a wake-up call, but that motherfucker said, nah, we are ride or die on this damn McDonald's menu. All right, brother, I gotta see the end of it.
There's only two people you couldn't keep out of a McDonald's. That's Gideon and Will Kelly.
Oh, Gideon breaking into that McDonald's like a goddamn zombies. He's gonna be out there on fucking Nocturne toting, knocking down the damn barricades. Where is Joe?
I'm a multi-millionaire.
I'm a multi-millionaire.
I can afford to open any of these doors.
Now, Will Kelly started doing the right thing of trying to find himself a trainer to train him. But let's just say the journey of finding someone that could help him was already hard enough. Not in the sense of no one wanted to take on the, you know, task of helping transform a 600-pound man, but because of his own ego continuously gets in the way of him making sure he doesn't die. 600 pounds is a life or death situation, and for some reason he's trying his best to ego trainers he is interviewing to potentially help him lose the weight, because from what he says, he feels like they're being intimidating with their looks. Yes, a literal trainer that had some tattoos and, you know, a nice body, he felt intimidated by him because he wasn't feeling adequate enough that day. I'm just like, bro, what?
At 500 pounds, if I'm gonna lose weight, I gotta find a personal trainer. So I'm not gonna lie. Your tattoos and height intimidate me, which makes me feel like I'm gonna work harder.
You are. I don't even know what you're doing. I need to know everything about as much as I can about eating habits. What do you want and where you want to go?
Okay.
All right.
Eating habits, not great, not bad.
Get the fuck out of here!
Bro, I'm truly not trying to be that guy. But if you're really gonna waste this man's time, at least don't lie to him, Will. Bro said, oh, my eating habits, not great, not bad either. I mean, like, it could get worse. It will. He is trying to help you, and you are out here saying, oh no, me being 600 pounds, normal, average, you know, a little bit on the heavier side, but you know, none that you can't work, my guy. I understand that you're nervous, right? First time meeting a trainer, you know, you've never been in this situation before, but my guy, there are some things you just shouldn't lie about to your trainer, your doctor, and other people around you that are trying to help you out within your life to help you reach your goals, because now you are just setting your own self up for failure. So then Will Kelly proceeds to go on and just talk shit to him and try his best to embarrass him on his TikTok.
Look 41?
I am 41.
You look 43.
I know that's right. Some people say I look 34.
Yeah, that was me trying to establish dominance because
that's right.
I then saw the face and neck tattoo, which I didn't see originally. Have you ever seen Remember the Titans?
Yeah.
You were Denzel.
And waste his time, right? He did not actually go with his trainer. He ghosted his trainer, actually.
It was so cool. I just don't feel like it's for me. You know what I mean? Whoever's gonna be my trainer is somebody who's gotta be ready for the long term, somebody I trust, somebody who wants to see me win. You know what I mean? Who is gonna feel like they're winning if they see me win, right? And I don't know even how to find that person.
Now, obviously, Will Kelly is trying to find a specific person to help him out with his, training. Obviously, he needs someone to help him with this, and he doesn't just want a random dude trying to get a commission off of him. I understand. But then he finds probably the hands down best trainer he could find.
What if I told you I found the best trainer in Chicago? It's crazy. Let's check it out. This is my new trainer. He's gonna work me out, help me lose weight, help me save my life. Who am I talking to?
Coach B, Coach B.
I've seen your content. I know what your energy is like, okay? Don't be all dry for my content, you feel me?
Bro, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I'm tired of this nigga.
So if you want to know a little something about this trainer of Will Kelly's, it would be that Will doesn't in fact pay him. This trainer of his does this all for free for promotion.
Damn.
Yeah, every time you see Will Kelly in there saying, I'm like getting big in the gym, excuse me, I'm losing weight in the gym, he's got different goals.
He's already big.
Yeah, exactly. It's because this trainer is doing this for free, not only to help him, but to further his own career. And Will Kelly has done nothing but take advantage of that. And when they're doing the short recordings that they are, he's crashing out like this.
Within the first 10 seconds of probably stepping out of the car, that motherfucker probably already put out 10 complaints. It's hot. My legs, they hurt. Coach, carry me inside. I can't do it.
Yeah, right. Now that's one thing that's certainly not happening.
Get the dolly cart ready. It's happening, all right? Open up the garage doors. He's getting in.
You'd have to pay me a double knee surgery if that's required.
So as you guys can see, this man Will Kelly found not only a trainer, but from what is looking like a new personal friend, because again, this is going to be a years-long journey for this man Will Kelly. This is not just a day, a week, a month, not even a year. This could be 6, 7, maybe even 10 plus years of work just to work off these pounds, boys. Now imagine spending a decade molding, sculpting this man from a literal blobfish into, I'm gonna be honest here, the closest thing you can get to an alien within a human skin, but yet the alien's a little too small to fit inside of him. Because you gotta realize this man's gonna have some looseness, all right? He's gonna have to get a tummy tuck like one of them goddamn Beverly Hill moms. This man is gonna need some surgery. So I kind of always wondered, why did he never just get like the bariatric service that Dr. Now and many other belly surgeons do for people that are over 600 pounds? Because like, this is a very hard thing for this man to do. He'll probably die even if he is doing the correct workouts before he could actually get there.
Oh no, man, you're exactly right. Because the thing is, and when you're like 500 or 600 pounds and you've been 500 or 600 pounds for a very long time, it's not just about the weight and how long you're going to live afterwards if you don't lose the weight. Like if you do eventually lose all of that, you still put your organs under supreme stress for a very long time. So your life expectancy, it still isn't the best. And Will Kelly, the longer he maintains this size, it is going to be dealing with that more and more and more. And there's going to be a certain point. It happens to every single one of them. Now, Will is more mobile than most people his weight, that he won't be able to walk. And then there is no more TikTok, Instagram videos. He just won't be able to do it.
Now, obviously, they started off strong with their training. Will made some content basically showing off him running around with his shirt off and basically talking about how, yeah, he knows he looks crazy. He knows he looks wild, but, he is over 600 pounds. And damn it, you got to start somewhere. And, it was looking real motivational. He was starting his weight loss journey, the whole reason why his TikTok was created. And it seemed like it was going real good.
Rocky ain't got shit on me. I know I look crazy when I work out. I know I look nuts. It's a whole lot of flipping and flopping and booping and bopping. Bro, my pants be falling down, my titties is out. All of it, bro. But I can't be self-conscious. That's a lot. I'm extremely self-conscious. That's why I don't like working out in front of people. But I can't allow that shit to hold me back. I'm realizing, bro, I've never had an actual problem with pursuing something. There's always been a reason not to, and it was my own insecurities, right? I'm too big, I'm too this, I'm too that. Like, bro, I realized at a certain point, I felt like I was too fat to go to the gym. What sense does that make?
Now, that was a beautiful motivational speech for him, saying, no more excuses, no more this, no more that. I'm taking up space so I can take up less in the future. Something that you can really applaud and really just capture and just imagine in your head this man losing all this weight, beautifully melting off of him over the next few years.
Well, Will might be able to do that if he had a little bit of willpower. If he was able to just get that mindset going, then maybe he could accomplish something. But it's never going to happen anymore. Will is now paid to eat food. Like, I guess pretend to not eat food is what Will is getting paid for. But now that that's into play, it's never going to happen. He's going to continue to gain weight. All of these people on TikTok who make a living from eating food, they always get worse. It never gets better. A prime example is Zio the Dreamer. She literally was in the hospital over this stuff and is continuing to eat like crazy on live stream. She does mukbangs in a nursing home to try to rehabilitate her from her eating problems originally.
I can tell that Will Kelly is going to be in the same position as her, especially when we get into his own, let's just say, shortcomings he's now coming up with, for why he has such an array of food that he always, for some reason, quote unquote, doesn't eat. And yet, for some reason, he's still hovering around that 500-pound mark. But then he started up a new series on his account. Now, there's the weight loss series, which we're in right now. And then there's gonna be another series called the What I Ate at 600 Pounds series. But in between, he has this pretty weird series where now he's standing in front of a white wall telling all his life woes of why he's still fat and why he can't lose the weight and why everyone is against him in the world. But he knows he's in the wrong for thinking that they are, but for some reason he still thinks that, and we should pity him as he doesn't lose the weight.
Hi, my name is Will, and growing up I was abused. I was abused mentally, emotionally, physically. Luckily, nobody ever diggled my dangle. Most of the mistreatment came from my family. I've gotten over a lot of it through therapy, but there's still a lot of trauma that I don't know if I'll ever be able to get over. And I've been trying super hard to, but I just don't really know what to do. It's like the people who were supposed to protect me most in the world were actually the ones causing the most harm. And now, 25 years later, I'm an adult and I'm still dealing with the repercussions of that. And I try my hardest not to think about it, but this week, I'm going to see my entire family, my aunts, my uncles, my cousins, and I am terrified. I am so scared I'm gonna turn back into that little kid that used to just get taken advantage of. I thought about not going, I thought about not seeing them, but I realized that's just me avoiding, and I can't avoid this. If I'm gonna get to where I wanna go in my personal development, this is something I have to conquer. I have to be able to face these people. The people that made me feel small. The people that made me feel like I was insignificant, that I was unloved. And I'm terrified. I'm really scared and I don't know what to do.
If you know Will Kelly's backstory, there is a lot of sad parts to it. You would know that Will Kelly grew up without a father and that his mom wasn't around a lot, and that left Will Kelly on his own to just really eat what he wanted. Call and get pizzas, eat 2 or 3 a day, and that's how he gained this weight, and it got even worse as he went to college and he was alone even more. Will Kelly is a man who, like I said earlier, doesn't have a lot of attention in his life, and through TikTok and being the purple cow as he likes to call it, he's able to gain that. So when he's going back to see his family members and he's embarrassed of what he's become, it's only because that's Will Kelly coming into like the Will Kelly we seen in the beginning of the videos. This guy with no confidence who just like breezes through life eating it away, and now he has to face these people once again, and just this time he's got a little bit of an ego compared to the last, and there's some interesting results.
One of the interesting results is this man's proclivities to realizing that you can only get so much sympathy, because this man for some reason just continuously feeds off of that energy as much as he feeds off of the calories that he intakes within his body. And you just wonder to yourself, does he realize what he's doing to himself? Like, you're not actually making the changes that you need, you know, the mental changes. that you need to actually get past this mental block of knowing that you're not at the right spot in life, my guy. Like, and you asking people on the internet for all this sympathy is only coddling you to basically go back to this version of yourself where you were scared, where you felt unloved and you felt like you deserved it. Whatever in real life, brother, what are we doing here? You are 600 pounds. We are past the whole, oh, I'm scared little boy thing. You are a 5, 6?
Yeah, 26 years old.
Get the fuck on the treadmill. Like, bro, what are we doing here? Now, little did Will Kelly Wins audience know, this was basically the beginning of the end for his weight loss journey. They gave him the sympathy he looked for, and now he is trying his best to find as many outs as he can in this weight loss journey. Because him and his new coach basically were hitting it off, all right? Him and Coach B were doing so well, making so much great content together. He was showing off like, hey, look, I'm working out. We're doing great. Look at this shit. And then one day he put up a TikTok essentially of him berating his coach for doing what coaches are supposed to do, which is motivating you to get the work done that you need to do. That's like the whole purpose of a coach.
I just crashed out of my trainer. I just hit 30 fucking seconds.
Yeah.
I told you my back was fucking spasming. You don't give niggas in fuck Thomas. Stop fucking with me. I've been going through a lot. With what I'm going through, I just didn't want to come to the gym today. I was running late, and Coach B definitely was gonna let me hear it.
This man Will Kelly really does think he's in a Lifetime movie or some shit, and he isn't really out here trying to actually save his own life.
No, Will Kelly has no respect for anyone else because he doesn't respect his own self. The way Will Kelly talks to people, you think he would look like Coach B. But no. Will Kelly is 500 pounds and probably has about 2 seconds of stamina on him. Like, once you get past the initial swing, you're in the golden. You're in the clear, buddy. There's nothing this guy can really do to you except accidentally fall on you. He's not intimidating nobody.
Hey man, that's gonna be a deadly swing. I ain't gonna lie. Imagine all 500 pounds in 1 square meter on your body. Hey, I'm just saying here. He could punch a hole through if he wanted to, but he has to make it connect. And I don't know if this man has the hand-eye coordination past get the fries out of the bag and put it in my mouth. So then this man continues on trying to get pity, and this man, Coach B, calls him out on his bullshit directly. Coach B is the father figure that Will Kelly has been missing in his life.
Injured.
30 seconds, bro.
You must be injured. You must be
I just hit 30 fucking seconds.
Yeah.
I told you my back was fucking spasming. You don't give niggas in fuck Thomas. Stop fucking with me, Coach B.
And that's what I'm looking for. And that's what I'm looking for. And that's what I'm looking for. And that's exactly what I'm looking for. Thank you. Thank you, Will Kelly. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. If that's what it takes, thank you. You finally got some fire lit under you. Thank you. That's what I want to see. That's what I want to see. Yeah.
Am I losing weight?
Yeah.
Am I losing weight?
Sure. Sure.
Am I not in here multiple times a week?
Sure.
So what the fuck are you talking about, fire?
Sure, because you want pity. And I'm not here to give you pity. I'm not here to pat you on the back. I'm not here to rub your head. I'm not here to hold your hand. I'm not here to do none of that. None of that. I'm not here for that.
Coach B.
I'm here to give you constructive criticism. I'm here to hold your ass accountable because ain't nobody been holding you accountable in 20 plus years, obviously, or you wouldn't be in a predicament that you're in right now, okay? And you came to me to get you out of that headspace that you're in so you can add on years to your life and create some type of longevity. But right now, with all the pity you looking for, all the complaining you doing, all the excuses that you're making, we taking turtle-like steps towards our goal. And how long we gonna keep doing that? How long are we gonna keep doing that? Tell me, you tell me.
Now, Will Kelly don't know. After he started crashing out on Coach B and screaming, he was about to get hit with that damn doom fist.
Try me. Don't get back up.
All right, that boy had that shit balled up, ready to scrap it out. You know you do not play with a 600-pound man throwing around some weight now, all right? It can get ugly real quick.
Will Kelly is the epitome of I will quit on you. You can put all the effort in the world into him, and he will give up on you in the drop of a hat. He doesn't really care about other people. So as soon as his trainer's like, hey, I actually want you to work a little bit hard today, Will Kelly. You got that in you? He's like, no, I got a TikTok video in me. He's like, but don't you want to work out? No, I got got a TikTok video in me, sir. And then it just goes downhill from there.
I mean, like, he was speaking so, like, confident in the way of saying, I hope you don't give up on me because I won't give up on you. And we already know what this whole entire thing is about. Like, come on, boys. I wouldn't be making a video on him if he actually went down the correct route in life of being like, you know what? I've been messing up. It's time for me to stop fucking up in life. I'm a man now. Mama needs a man in the house. Come on, this man is not manning up. But then he hit this man, Will Kelly, with a truth nuke of, brother, I'm your coach. You are asking me for pity. The thing that you have been getting your whole entire life from his mother. Because he will even tell you himself, he is a big mama's boy.
I don't know if you guys can tell, but I'm a complete mama's boy. My mama's been with me through ups and downs and everything in between.
Hey, Baba.
This is my mom. I learned from her anything on the planet.
Wait, are we streaming your video?
This is a video, man.
Okay, good. So I don't have on any makeup.
You don't need
You look too pretty for makeup, Mama.
You don't need makeup.
So Will Kelly has been bathed in pity for a while because not only does his mother, love her boy, but also his father died whenever he was a younger lad. So let's just say she spoiled him a lot whenever he was growing up, especially with food, because obviously this man was 300 pounds going into college. He didn't get that way off of, bread and rice, just a couple scrap foods here and there thrown his way. But obviously, this man portrayed himself as not giving up on his goals of losing his weight at the end of that video where he said he crashed out on Coach B.
I didn't like what Coach B said at first, but sitting in reflection, he's 100% right. You guys in the comments are 100% right. I could be going harder. Please stick it out with me, bro. I won't quit on you. Please just don't quit on me.
So Coach B took on Will Kelly for free and even gave him content on top of that and actually accommodated this man to the extent a coach should accommodate a person of Will Kelly's size. And somehow it wasn't good enough for Will Kelly. Even with this guy giving him free training, on top of that, helping him create content for his weight loss journey, Will Kelly decided this is not the person for me. And it's not even the person's fault. It's my fault because I want to see me fail. And then he proceeds to fire Coach B the very next TikTok. Yes, he said, I'm not quitting today specifically, but hey, tomorrow, hey, I got other shit to do.
I fired my trainer. If you're someone who's been following my journey, you know I had a trainer I was very close to, Coach B. Coach B is the best trainer in Chicago. He agreed to train me for free, and I fired him. I sent him a text like a coward, even though all he's done for me is look out for me. All he's done for me is try to help me. All he's done for me is try to get me to win. I didn't like the way he talked to me in the session, and because of that, I just quit, bro. And I don't know why. Every time I eat a meal, I know I'm not supposed to be eating it, but I do it anyway. It's almost as if my identity is completely attached to being miserable, and I'll do anything to stay there. I always complain about how alone I feel, and when great people like Coach B come into my life, I push them away. I don't know what's wrong with me, bro. And I genuinely don't know what to do.
God damn, man. This man truly does think he's in a fucking This is real life. He is now pity farming again, him firing his coach who was, again, training him for free and giving him free content. My guy, you were getting paid to train, essentially.
Will Kelly might just be one of the most ungrateful people in the world. So many people who are at the weight he's at would wish they could get thousands of dollars from just posting videos on the internet, and then not only get thousands of dollars, but be able to get a trainer for free and work with him, and 100% probably be able to work with doctors and like go and get his blood checked and things of that nature to help help him out to the fullest extent. But Will Kelly, he's taken none of those options. In fact, when somebody just gives him a little bit of pushback, just do a little bit of something, Will Kelly, he immediately fires them. You can only imagine what kind of hell Santiago goes through. You know this man is basically gagged from saying anything.
I mean, like, let's all be honest here. The gag is the money, because I don't think those contracts that Will Kelly even presented Santiago with have been notarized. You think this man is paying anything outside of what makes him direct income or feeds him? I don't even know if he pays rent at this point. I'll be honest, I'd be surprised if someone said he pays rent. But instead of him doing that, he went down another route in his content creation career, because another thing was blowing up in the back during this whole entire training arc he was doing with Coach B, and he came to a crossroads. I can get fit and I can lose the weight, and then the journey ends and most of the TikTok clout goes away. Or basically the worst kind of content for a person of his size and weight, which is going to restaurants and fast food joints where he used to go, his old stomping grounds, ordering a shit ton of food, and then proceed to lie straight to the fucking camera. All right, straight to the megapixels, and tell us he's not gonna eat any of the food he's fingering at all, and he's actually gonna give it away to homeless people. Bro, you don't have to lie like this, bro. So basically, he chose to become a food reviewer in a sense.
This is what he see at 400 pounds.
It was crazy.
Let's check it out. Bro, it says employees only back here. But I can still come back here, bro. But you gonna be mad at me. You gonna yell at me.
Hey, yo, if somebody sent you this video, it's probably because they thinking about you and they care about you. They care about you enough to let you know that you's a bitch ass nigga.
Now, I'm not gonna lie, these videos did start off wholesome. He would go to Popeyes like a normal person, order his food like a normal person, pay whatever price they told him the price was, like a, reasonably, adequate person, sit down, talk about the food, proceed to lie and say he's not going to eat it, and says he's going to give it away to a homeless person after fingering it, and then that was the end of the video. But let's just say that formula got switched up real quick.
And then we got burritos. Did I ask for burritos? Burritos, I ordered 2 McGriddles, sausage McGriddles. So they took my burritos back to give me the McGriddles. Are they gonna reserve that? Excuse me, ma'am. Are you guys gonna, what did you do with the burritos?
Okay, you got a sausage McGriddle, right?
Yeah, but what happened to the burritos? Where did they go?
Okay, you pay the difference.
No, I want the McGriddles. I don't want the burritos. Are you gonna serve those to people?
Okay, what do you like?
I'd like McGriddles. No, I want McGriddles. McGriddles.
I send the McGriddles for burrito.
Be $45.79.
I'm a content creator. I don't know if you've heard of me before, Will Kelly. I'm sure you have.
No, unfortunately, I haven't heard of you. Sorry.
Just me being here is like huge exposure for you, for the company. So let's make a deal. Do you really expect me to pay full price?
Unfortunately, I can't give you a discount.
You give 10%.
Sorry.
She's the manager. She'll do it.
Okay.
You're good, John.
I follow him on Instagram. Like I see his videos and stuff. Like how he's inspired me through like weight loss.
I'm inspiring, Michelle. Let's work together here.
We can give you a 10% discount.
Can I order with you?
Absolutely. You can order right there.
Oh, you told me to wait in line like everyone else.
That's correct.
Excuse me, sir. You said what?
If you still wanted the Italian seasoning on there.
I believe I ordered my sandwich about an hour ago. So now we're just figuring out the Italian seasoning out.
It's about 10 minutes.
It's 10 minutes?
I think you ordered that 5 minutes ago.
Oh, wow.
Right, not an hour ago.
And this is the problem with content. Once people see you're recording, everybody wants their moments. So we're gonna give him his moment. Yes, I would like the Italian seasoning, guys. Thank you.
I mean, that's all I need.
Thank you.
That's all I need.
No, shut up, Nick!
Yeah.
Are you watching me take a picture with the dude right now? Are you watching me chop it up with him? Are you watching me show love? Are you watching me get advice?
Smack the goofy out you.
This whole entire series where Will Kelly goes down his old stomping grounds where he used to make the real money for, the multi-billion-dollar corporations, because he wasn't making shit at this point, is literally the thing that started to drag him down, because this whole entire series where he showed people what he ate during his 600-pound life, I'm like, hell, he's still 500 pounds right there too. I'm like, shit, just round up at that point. This man essentially just showed his whole entire ass. Almost at every establishment he went to, he progressively got more annoying and worse as a human being, in the sense of he would treat the customer service like absolute garbage. Like he was the king of the city. Like he was calling shit. A real mobster. Like they didn't pay their dues. I have never seen a person more annoying than Will Kelly whenever he's at a restaurant.
This is why I had Quiznos when I was over 600 pounds. It was crazy. Let's check it out. All right, guys, we are at the legendary Quiznos. Why are we at Quiznos, you ask? Because it's sub week. Sub week means we're showing you all the subs I used to eat at 600 pounds. I want a pepperoni sandwich on Italian bread. Just pepperoni and cheddar. And I want it to be large. We live it large out here. And I want 2 buttered Uncrustables. No mayo. No mayo. 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 Not a big fan of mayo. I heard someone once say, you know, it's a white person's condiment. I'm not gonna say who said it, but I heard it said. Usually I like Cheetos, but they do not have any Cheetos here. Maybe that's why Quiznos isn't around anymore. They don't have Cheetos. How you not gonna have Cheetos, bro? But I'm not eating this, so I'm not tripping. I just want to give you guys an accurate depiction of what I used to eat. You squeeze me? Quiznos doesn't have Cheetos. That makes me want to cry, man. Huh? It makes me want to get emotional. I love Cheetos.
You know, to be honest with you, I think Will has a reason to be upset. I mean, he's gotta be at least 20% of this store's sales. I mean, if you ask me, Will should be a part of every single department. He should be a leader, a manager. In fact, he should have some stock in the company as well. He should know that place left, right, and center. And when some newbie worker comes in there and switches things up on him, you know what? Maybe he has a right to be offended.
I mean, like, there's a difference between offended and then actually bawling your eyes out for Cheetos. Like, there's two differences here, chilling. One is a reasonable, like, oh man, where's the oh, you guys don't have Cheetos? And then the other one is it's like, are you okay? Did you guys have Cheetos? Oh no, I'm sorry, we don't care. Cheetos! Like, my boy said he was about to get emotional over it. Like, he was about to, like, this was a divorce. He was never gonna see Cheeto again. He can't go down to the Dollar General and get a bag for like $2.99. Like, come on, my guy. But Will Kelly is a different type of person than most people, because whenever me, you, and everyone else get a little hungry, you know, we become a little bit more feral ourselves. Or I'm not gonna act like I'm above this, I'm holier than thou. I'm not. All right, I go a little feral my damn self, but usually I go non-verbal until I get my food. This man, Will Kelly, is the complete opposite of most regular people. This man becomes the most sociable, annoying person you've known to man. Where's that Cheetos at? It's like, what do you mean? I don't run the company. I don't tell the company what products we stock. I just work here. This is not a Cheetos factory. If there's no Cheetos, I don't know what to tell you, Will. Then there's just no Cheetos. My boy was heartbroken, about there busting out in the damn tear because there was no Cheetos for him.
You know, I've never really understood what Will was thinking. The way he talks to these like fast food workers. I mean, these are the people handling a majority of Will's meals. Like, when he goes there for these power meals, you know he comes back later. You know he's like a frequenter at these places. You know these teenagers know who he is. So to go in there and be racist towards some of them and be disrespectful to every single one of them just isn't really the smartest move. And besides all of the potential bad things they could do, nonetheless, how could you treat them like this? They're just there earning a wage. They're like, you know, it's minimum most of the time. Most of them aren't happy because people like you come in there and mistreat them. So why spread this? Why continue to do this to fast food workers? Like, they don't get enough. Did you go in there and give them your money from TikToks? No, you don't. And you can say, well, I'm giving them 20s. I'm giving them all my money. You're not giving them a dime. You're giving the owner a bunch of 20s. That's what you're giving him.
Plus, what? There's two people in there. So what? They got to scrap over the goddamn $20 bill now? Who gets it? You didn't even give him 2 10s. Like, hey, both of you, good work. So obviously, as you guys see, whenever he goes into a calorie deficit, he is ready to eat any and everything. And having this new series where he supposedly is supposed to be out here showing off his weight loss and showing off what a man of his stature, or I guess previous stature, and I'm like, shit, he's not that far away from it now, used to eat, is kind of not going by so well, because I think we all can tell that he is still eating this food just off camera. He literally goes to Subway, orders the food that he knows he likes, and then proceeds to finger it and breathe all over it, and then tell us the viewers, he's going to give it away. Like, brother, only one of two options are happening here. Either you are not giving away or eating it, or you're actually throwing away perfectly good food, because you know no homeless person, no matter how hungry they are, wants someone that just fingered their food to fucking eat. No one wants that. No one fucking wants food that's already been fingered and brothed upon. Once they saw the package was open, it's like, man, I don't want this shit.
I said $1, bitch.
Ow!
I don't even know what you did with it. But obviously, it's not only the salt, sugars, and fats that are feeding this man. It is also the knowledge of knowing that he can be as rude and as disrespectful as he wants to fast food workers. And they can't say nothing about it because they actually, you know, have to work. You know, that thing that most people do, clock in, clock out, that thing that for some reason Will Kelly, I guess it just jumped over his head, or he just never had to do within his lifetime of getting a J word, because he is incredibly rude. And even when if he's called out by his own cameraman about how rude he can be, he then gets on his cameraman's ass for making him feel bad.
Excuse me, sir, you said what?
If you still wanted the Italian seasoning on there.
I believe I ordered my sandwich about an hour ago. So now we're just figuring out the Italian seasoning out?
It's about 10 minutes.
It's 10 minutes?
I think you ordered that 5 minutes ago.
Oh, wow.
Right, not an hour ago.
And this is the problem with content. Once people see you're recording, everybody wants their moments. So we're gonna give him his moment. Yes, I would like the Italian seasoning, guys. Thank you.
I mean, that's all I need.
Thank you.
That's all I need.
I'm sorry, man. Can I tip you guys? Is there a way to tip you guys directly?
So this is another thing Will Kelly has a problem with. He thinks money can make everything better. Like a $5 tip is going to just erase the whole interaction and they just won't spit in his sandwich and he's gonna be eating some grown man's drool and slobber. But obviously this man doesn't understand real human interactions, because then his cameraman Santiago comes out and says, Will, you're being a dickhead to these people. They're doing their best that they can. They're working in actual real, you know, J-word, hard to be. And for some reason, you can't get it through your head that you are antagonizing these people. And you can't be mad whenever they get mad. They're actually doing something and having to stay here for 8 hours. As soon as you're done eating your sub, you're going out the door. That's another couple $100s in your pocket.
Tip jar on the right over there.
The energy shifted?
The energy shifted.
The
What
energy
did you
shifted?
do, bro?
I was just being myself.
Oh my God, Will, don't do that. Stop being
And that's
Will.
the problem. Everyone constantly tells me to stop being myself. That's the problem.
No.
All right? I just want to be me, man. Can I be me?
You just gotta start being a little bit more open-minded to people's feelings, man.
What are you talking about, man?
So when I went in the washroom, he seemed like he was okay. I came out and it seemed like you like literally.
I was joking with him.
What did you say to him though?
I don't remember.
So you gotta be careful what you say to people.
All right, is this one example, or do you see me consistently do this?
Multiple times. We had these conversations before about you not being so mean. So like
mean?
Not mean.
I'm mean, sir?
Okay, I didn't. That wasn't the right
Rude?
adjective to me. Not rude. I would just think annoying. It's not mean. It's not rude. I think it's just a point that he wants to be a content creator at all times. He doesn't know when to shut it down. At times you got to cut it off, man. People are not content creators every day like you are. They're not living in this world you know what I mean? So
my feelings are hurt.
His feelings were hurt too. And he didn't even know you from a can of paint, bro. Like, you just hurt the guy's feelings. Now he's gonna go on the internet and bash you. You're not the victim here, Will.
Cynthia has completely killed my vibe. I can't even enjoy how amazing these sandwiches smell. Look at this, bro. Look at this, bro. Jason, congratulations. This is amazing.
Doesn't look bad, right?
This is fire.
I appreciate you guys coming by.
It was worth the 2-hour wait, bro. Look at it. Looks fire, bro. Look at the seasoning. Smells great. I don't eat these. I'm gonna give these to someone. Santiago, do you want them? No, you don't get them because you were just mean to me. We're gonna find somebody who wants these. We're gonna give them away. Some unhoused person is gonna have a great day today. Will Kelly wins. Cut. Are we done shooting? Santi, don't ever, if you ever.
You know Santiago has to have the meanest NDA of all time. I mean, the things that he has witnessed after the cameras have went off, only him and Will know, and a bunch of teenagers that work in fast food. But whenever that NDA is up and all the secrets get let loose, Will Kelly is going to have a very rough time explaining it all away.
I mean, like, I feel like he's just gonna ego check it and be like, and if I did smack that woman on the ass, it's like, excuse me, Will, excuse me, that's a crime. And I don't Okay, this isn't the only time that Will Kelly has disrespected his cameraman specifically, which is someone he says that he doesn't even know if he can call Santiago his true friend, because he knows if one day he stops paying Santiago, Santiago is gonna go bye-bye. So obviously, instead of him treating Santiago like a friend, seeing that he wants more friends in his life, Will Kelly constantly disrespects Santiago on camera in front of fast food workers that he is also disrespecting.
Why you beating,
Bro, cause you get all the attention, bro. Like, come on, can I get some attention, dog?
You wanted some attention?
I want some attention too.
Alright, now the camera's on you. What do you have to say?
That's not that. I don't want this type of attention. I want, you know what attention I'm talking about.
Shanty, aren't you married? Why are you trying to get attention?
I'm not trying to get cut.
I don't eat this poison anymore.
Okay.
I'm changing my life.
Okay, that's
Okay,
valid.
please don't tempt me. Okay, I need a support
should I
system
tempt
next.
you? Alright.
Santiago's not real. He's the man behind the camera. Don't speak to Santiago.
Them.
Huh? Oh, them. Of
Do
course.
you not talk to the? I talk to the camera all the time.
Okay, I'm just making sure you're not talking to the cameraman. He's not human to us.
No. He's just a tripod.
We're on the same page here. Say forget Santiago.
Forget Santiago. Who's he?
Nobody. I used to.
My favorite one is that banana.
Man behind the camera, were you 600 pounds?
Never.
Okay, so are the people looking for you, man behind the camera, to tell them how that you used to eat? Oh, sorry. Can we shoot? Can we be professional now? Thank you, Jesus. Now I gotta take things back on for the people. Now I gotta do the dance. I have to reiterate that for you because my trusted cameraman told me I don't enunciate words when I do the intro. Ah, wow. I wonder how I've gotten millions of views. If people can't understand me, he definitely did not hurt my ego. I'm joking.
And then he wonders why no one is out there defending him whenever they're calling him out in the comments or making fun of him.
For how rude people say I am in videos. For how disrespectful people say I am in videos. Why does no one defend me when I get disrespected in the comments?
In response to what you just said, bro, are we supposed to go and respond to every single troll comment? And hold on, and another thing too, right? There's a difference between disrespect and trolling. Trolling is something you kind of you're not supposed to take serious at all.
I'm in real life trolling, but y'all don't care when they troll me in the comments. Y'all only care when you see me troll in real life, and it's because I have hundreds of thousands of followers and I have millions and millions of views. Y'all hate my success. It's not me. If I had no views, nobody would care, bro. It's because I'm fat and I'm living my life and I do it with a smile on my face and people despise it because they go back to their 9 to 5 and they hate their life.
This man's ego has went through the roof ever since he has became a bigger TikToker. And for some reason, he likes to call everyone else saying that they hate their life. But it's like, bro, if you loved yours, you probably wouldn't be reading all these hate comments all day. I mean, let's just call a spade a spade. If you were living such a great life, why are you reading hate comments all day? What's the point? It doesn't serve you any way. They're commenting, helping push you in the algorithm. It's just a comment, bro. Calm down. So obviously, this whole entire what I ate at my 600 pound might have to be renamed to what I am currently eating at 600 pounds because this man has basically gone nowhere in his whole dieting journey. We are in June, well, July now, but even in June, whenever he had his weigh-in, he was extremely disappointed because throughout the whole month of May, he lost 1 pound. Let me say that again. In the whole month of May, Will Kelly lost only 1 pound.
I weighed myself today and I am 518 pounds. That's a 1 pound decrease from last month, and I don't consider that any type of weight loss. That could just be the heaviness of my pants or whatever. This is disappointing. This is disappointing, especially because I was talking so greasy on the last weigh-in. I gotta change my life, bro. I can't keep doing this. I'm tired. I'm so tired. I'm tired of gaining 20, losing 20, gaining 20, losing 20, bro. I just want to stick with it and get this over with, bro. I'm tired at this point, dog.
Bro sounds like a single mother or two who just came home to her kids destroying her house and she realized that they didn't even at least take the damn food out the freezer to thaw.
The thing about Will Kelly is he's always going to be losing 20, gaining 20. In my opinion, gaining 40, losing 20 if he keeps up his TikTok habits. I mean, we all know he's eating the power meals. He recently started to do some weird diet thing. Well, it's not even a diet. It's more like Will Kelly is pretending to eat healthier foods now. But, you know, maybe those are the ones that he's giving to homeless people. I mean, Will Kelly, as long as he's getting views, will continue this cycle until the very end, until TikTok's over or something worse.
Like, my man, there is no one else to blame but you. Who are you tired of? Yourself? Like, he's sitting here saying, like, I'm tired. Yeah, I work hard. I'm tired. It's like, bro, if you're so tired, then make the change. Like, it is you. The person who's holding you back is you. And then he proceeds to lie and say, oh, we're gonna be changing up content. He's gonna be doing more workout content.
I need a change, bro. So, guys, I'm switching up the content. The content's gonna be completely switching up. I'm done with power meals. They're done. It's over. I have some content in the tuck that's not been released yet. I won't be releasing it. I'm gonna be giving that over to different clip channels or whatever. And if they want it, they can have the content and they'll release it if they want to put it out. Guys, there's gonna be a whole lot more workout content now. I'm tired, bro. I'm so tired, guys.
Now that sounds like a really good thing. Will Kelly's out here really trying to change his life for the better. And it sounds like he is not even going to be releasing the content that he was doing, you know, the what I ate at 600 pound content anymore. And he's just going to get rid of it all. He's not coming back to it. And he's going to start, you know, following a strict diet and workout plan. But throughout the whole month of June, it seems like the only time he ever made content was whenever he was getting a sponsorship from a company called Block Blast. And unless he got a sponsorship from Block Blast, he probably never even thought about going to the gym. And let's all be honest here, this was within a span of a week, he filmed like 5 different workout videos and he just posted them throughout the whole entire month with the Block Blast ad.
Like, I feel it in my knees.
Now, Will Kelly did actually stick to his plans of, you know, not actually uploading any of his what I ate at 600 pound content for the month of June. But let's just say he had a side account where he was doing some experimental content. Let's just say that. Because you guys remember whenever he said, oh, I'm not eating any more of this poison, right? He would call all fast food and everything poison. Let's just say
the lie detector determined that was a lie.
Oh! It's a White Castle mukbang. Who else you know how to pull that sandwiches like this, huh?
So yes, this man Will Kelly has started doing mukbangs. The mask has dropped. There's just so much disgusting content where at this point we might as well just do a live reaction to this shit. Like, just digest this whole entire thing together. I don't want you guys to skip a beat because, again, like Will Kelly said, this is what's killing him. This is what's killing you. As Americans, they should not be allowed to murder us like this. This kind of freedom is too sweet. It's too savory. You just can't stop it.
You know, I'm actually more surprised Will Kelly didn't like jump into this beforehand. I mean, this is basically what he was doing anyhow.
Oh, 1000%, just off camera. But I guess he realized, hey man, I might need to start up an OF soon. But let's see if they want the mukbang content before that.
It's a White Castle mukbang. People started talking to me and said, Will, you can eat in moderation. Ain't nothing moderate about me, ain't nothing average about me. I do things to the extreme. I can eat in the extreme, I can gain weight in the extreme, and I can lose weight in the extreme. And that's the ABCs of me.
I mean, like, we haven't seen him lose the weight in the extreme, by the way. Like, we've only seen him eat in the extreme. We've not seen him lose any extreme amount of weight. The most extreme amount of weight we've seen is like 20 pounds. And that's like average for most people.
And that's if we even believe him. You know, Will Kelly isn't the most reliable narrator. The only time I ever believe Will Kelly is when he's failing to riz somebody up.
Oh my god, I'm gonna be honest here. I believe every last failure this man has said about his Riz content. That shit is... Thank God I have not seen another Riz content from him in a while, because if he started thinking that was his next content move, we would have to do like a damn strategy talk with him. It's like, oh, Will Kelly. Content creator to content creator, that is not the move, my man. You are not getting any viewership off of you failing to Riz people.
Once he starts feeling lonely again, once the food's less desirable for a second, it's coming back.
Oh, true. We just gotta wait. It's like a tumor. It always returns.
Who else you know a jalapeno sandwiches like this, huh?
The lapel mic on the floor.
You know, I'm realizing I can do whatever I want, bro. Who else can live this lifestyle like Will Kelly? Nobody, and I do it while losing weight. And I do it while losing weight. You feel me? Who else you know eating like this? Who else you know living like this, man? The way I eat, most people couldn't do it, but Will Kelly does. Why? Because Will Kelly wins, baby.
Nobody lives like this.
This actual face right here is the thing that always pisses me off, because I'm like, there's no way he's doing this on purpose. Like, this man is actually doing fetish content. For so long, he was like teasing, you know, that really disgusting side of his fan base that's into this feeder fetish for so long, saying, oh, I don't do that kind of thing. I'm not that kind of boy. I'm not that dirty. I don't eat that much food in one sitting on camera. It's like, hey, yo, now look at his ass fucking making that little face. You know someone's getting off that. Someone nutted. By the way, someone ejaculated. Some woman's out there. Vibrator broke to that face. All right. This man gave someone a nut of a lifetime making that face, eating those damn pancakes.
What I've discovered through doing like the documentaries on the overweight people here recently is that normally what it boils down to is something of that nature.
All right. It was this or the OF. And I will be honest here, something tells me the OF is coming very soon. Just you
what
give
a terrible choice of free will.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest here. He's made plenty of terrible choices of free will. I think he's all out of choices. This man has a path set down and he has to go down it now.
Watch me eat baby food to lose weight. I'm feeling like a big baby. I'm eating baby food to lose weight. That's what I'm willing to do. This is called the baby food diet. We winning out here, baby.
The way that he forms to the chair, like his body actually molds itself to best fit in this chair, really goes to show the human anatomy is great at adaptation. There's nothing else that shows the great way of human anatomy forming and evolving throughout its lifetime than this man conforming to a chair.
Darwin proving his point decades later.
Exactly.
This is my Wendy's mukbang. It's crazy. Let's check it out. Everyone tells me what I can and can't eat if I'ma lose weight. What they don't understand about Will Kelly is nothing can stop me, bro. Will Kelly can eat anything and I'ma still lose weight. I can still lose weight. I mean, everyone is burgers and I'ma still lose weight. What?
The fact that no one turned around that whole time kind of proves he probably does this all the time, except for it's just off camera.
Way before the TikTok videos, people just saw Will Kelly inhaling burgers, screaming at people.
Exactly. Except for this time, it's just being filmed. They turned around one time. Oh, he's a TikToker now. All right, man. At least he's making money off of it. You know, if you're gonna have a high cholesterol, you might as well get paid for
You
it.
probably don't even think he's a TikToker until he starts screaming about it. Just some random insane guy, like, oh, he finally lost it. That makes sense.
The real question is, okay, he's no longer lying to himself. Let's stop acting like he's lying to himself. He knows he's not losing the weight. So is this part of the fetish? I'm like, I have the expert here. Is this part of the fetish of people assuming or him being tricked into believing he's losing the weight? Or is this just part of him, right? This is just part of his code.
I think it's a little bit of both. Like, I don't think Will Kelly is all the way there yet with like the fetish of it, but I think he's certainly using aspects of it.
Because it is pretty obvious that he's making this content for someone else. All right, it is not content that he wants to make himself, because if he wanted to make this, he had like a whole year to make this content, and he did not for a long time, because he would take that food with shame, by the way, and eat it off screen. But now he's doing it on screen. So yeah, something tells me that Block Blast wasn't paying Will Kelly enough for the lower amount of views that he was getting on his content, because he swiftly changed it up within literally a month. He was already back to his old stomping grounds again, because this boy then hit up Taco Bell I guess the sponsorship ran out of money at this point. He said, fuck it, I gotta go back to making them dollars again, because no one wanted to watch him work out at all.
This is what she eats at Taco Bell.
It's crazy.
Let's check it out.
I made the chicken gordita meal, soft shell instead of hard shell supreme, 2 extra soft shell tacos, supreme, crunchwrap supreme.
I mean this in the most polite manner. You seem like the type of white trash that would like really kill at Taco Bell. Am I right or am I wrong?
I mean, it's always open back at home, so
We're from Wisconsin.
Wisconsin.
And of course, Will Kelly's first video back in the What I Ate at 600 Pounds series, he had to be rude, alright?
I'm not sure who I dislike more. Will Kelly with just his blatant racism 24/7, just doesn't even try to hide it, Stephen A. Smith maxing, or the white lady who just sitting there taking it, and then she's letting Will Kelly speak to her real suggestively, and you know, that's not really a problem. Unless you know she's allowing her daughter to watch it and she's just not respecting herself whatsoever. To Will Kelly. How can you allow disrespect towards yourself from Will Kelly? This man doesn't have a backbone nor an ego. Well, I guess he has an ego now, but it's gotta be easy to tear down. It was built on sand.
And it wasn't just to the fine lady that he was talking with, but also he had to be rude to the customer service that got his order wrong. It seems like there was like 2 people working there that day. Like, bro, give them a break. They're actually doing, you know, J word, hard B. Well, you can't say it. We can't. That's a slur to some people like Will Kelly.
We said for here, correct?
We did.
Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me, sir. 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 Hi. Hello, ma'am. Check your order. They got our order wrong. Look, man. I'm sorry. What's your name, bro?
Gio.
Gio, look. They say I'm rude, okay? They say I'm disrespectful, okay? I don't mean to be that guy. I'm a nice guy, Gio, okay? But when my order is wrong and I pay $35 for some fast food, it makes me a little frustrated. You understand this?
Yeah, I get you, but I mean, I've also been here all day too. You gotta understand that.
Gio, you want a job?
Yeah, I mean,
You want work for me? How much you getting paid here? I'll pay you $20 an hour. You want work for me?
Yeah.
Kai, get his information after this, all right?
Something tells me Will Kelly threw that man's information right into the trash. He just wanted to look good for the camera so then he could say, well, actually, I gave him a job, so I can't be that rude now, when in reality, that man's still working at Taco Bell to this day. So, we already talked about 2 of Will Kelly's addictions. One is calories, and the other one is straight disrespecting others, while also being upset whenever he gets that disrespect back. He does not want to receive that same energy. But there's one more addiction that is killing this man, and that addiction is to women.
Part of the reason I was so bummed out going here is because I couldn't bag anything. My self-esteem was in the garbage. I was so insecure, and that's fine, right? Cool. You can't bag anything. I was also surrounded by the most beautiful women on the planet. Anybody who's been to Howard, let them know in the comments. I'm not exaggerating. I'm surrounded by it, and I can't bag anything? Anything? If my self-esteem wasn't low already, it tanked it. It went so much worse.
All right, bro, let's actually be honest here. Like, does this man not own any reflective surface in his vicinity? Like, my guy, you are talking about, again, in his opinion, some of the most beautiful women he has ever seen. And yet, he doesn't realize to be that beautiful, it takes some effort. All right? Just like how to be as big as Will Kelly is as a creator, I'm talking about as a creator, he has millions of fans, 1000% you too, I'm talking about as a creator. It takes real effort. You just don't get that big overnight now, do you? Just like how these women don't get that beautiful overnight. So why would they not want someone that puts in the same amount of work as they have done in their own bodies, in their own lives? Why would they want someone that has crippling depression and a huge ego about himself? Yes, Will Kelly is horribly addicted to women. I'm like, hell, just in this one Taco Bell What I Ate at 600 Pound video, he flirted with this woman at least on 2 separate occasions.
All right, show us what you had here. Put it on the plate, shawty.
Okay. 1 chicken chalupa, 2 chicken chalupas, 3 soft shell tacos.
I'm sorry, 1 second. I need a hug, is that okay? It's been a really rough day.
Oh no, I'm sorry, Will.
Is that better now?
A little bit.
Okay.
Do a twirl. Hold up. Sit on my lap. See if it's still too heavy. No.
He was doing this in front of her daughter, by the way.
Excuse me? What's your name? Caitlin. Come here, Caitlin. Question.
What's up?
Did you see our video?
Yeah.
What'd you think about it?
It was funny.
It was weird? It was strange? Mm-hmm. Did it make you look at me differently?
No.
Did it make you look at your mom differently?
No.
Okay. How long have you been watching Will Kelly Wins content?
It's just been popping up on my For You page a lot.
Just because I'm so popular, huh? Yes. Yes. You can agree. I'm very popular. Are you starstruck by meeting me?
Kinda.
Goodbye. You did everything you were supposed to do. Goodbye.
This is very weird and just absolutely unacceptable behavior by Will Kelly. Not only does he call this girl over there by his own free will, she didn't have to be in the video whatsoever, but because Will is trying to flirt with her mom in front of her, he wants to look like the cool guy, and he's like, you think I'm weird? Oh, no. Oh, yes, I'm not weird. I'm the TikTok star who pops up on your For You page. No, you're just a heavy guy who eats a large amount of food, who her mom, just no backbone whatsoever, just like Will himself, puts up with it. This is disgusting behavior all around. Both of these people should be ashamed of themselves.
And yet for some reason, I guess he had to hit a certain timestamp. I don't know how this whole TikTok fake monetization works with their monopoly money. Shit's probably multicolored. Let's all be honest here, because why did the daughter need to be in there? Like, truly, because if you guys know any of the Will Kelly lore, let's just say they were seen on his Instagram kissing and smoking, while let's just say they had less clothing on than they usually do. Why do you do this to not only yourself as a hopefully self-respecting one, but I'm gonna be honest here, touching on Will Kelly, we're gonna have to chalk that up to maybe poor judgment, but also your daughter. Like, you did this in front of her. The nasty part about this is in this video, he had to clarify that they did not smash at all this time.
I'm gonna ask the question everyone's wanting to know. Did we crack?
We did not.
We did not. So we're going with that lie.
We are.
We didn't do anything. We didn't do anything. Okay.
Yes, because there is another video that they did where, let's just say after he released the TikTok, they went to happy hour. Let's just say that.
Lexi?
Yes.
I find you sexy.
Thank you.
Can I call you sexy, Lexi?
You sure can.
I can't take any more. Oh my God, I thought this was about losing weight. And chat, throughout this video, he's still trying to flirt with her. He's still trying to mac on her. They get the food. They don't eat the food, whatever. This is where it gets disgusting, all right? Less than 10 hours later, Will Kelly posts on his Instagram story of him and this girl kissing each other in the bed, fully unclothed. Fuck no. I'm here to tell you this right now. That was one of the top 5 worst things I've ever watched in my life, okay? I don't know why he uploaded that, but it was completely disgusting, and I know that room gotta smell like the issue more, all right?
And it's not just this video. Any video where he has a woman in it, he flirts with them throughout the video, talking about his status as a huge content creator, so prolific.
Do you like guys?
Yes.
Okay. Now, just hypothetically, let's say there's a 5'11", kind of big, content creator, light-skinned guy who doesn't get his hair cut often.
Okay.
Would that be somebody you're attracted to? Hypothetically.
Hypothetically, yes, because I just go by vibes. I have to see if you're funny, which you are, and...
Oh, wait. You're attracted to me?
I think you're a cutie, yeah.
I just want to say, my brother and I have a conversation about women who just have the energy.
Okay.
You just have the energy.
Period, yeah.
Whatever it is, whatever that it factor is, you just have it. Okay. And so, like, I know because I have it too. I just wanted to, like, and you smell amazing.
Thank you. My favorite compliment.
I just wanted to let you know. I don't even know. I just had to say hi. Nice to meet you. And you got soft skin.
Yes.
Okay.
You too.
Bye. She had the energy, guys. Thank you so much. Do you have a boyfriend?
No.
Do you want to give me a number?
You can have my number.
Awesome. Put it in.
Now, if there's one thing we can give this man Will Kelly props on, is he's able to bag something. Now, it may not be my cup of tea. You know, I'm not a Jamaican man, but he is able to get something now. But even whenever he does get a girlfriend, he still is incredibly insecure. And even whenever she calls him out saying, hey, still love you, baby. Hey, just saying, you know, you have these problems, but working on these problems, he can't accept that it is his fault, and he goes off on them. On top of that, records the conversation and puts it on his TikTok as an inspirational motivation for him to lose weight. Brother, you were berating your girlfriend that just said, hey man, you're a little insecure. And then you put it on your TikTok and you wonder why you guys break up.
Insecurity is ruining my relationship. Technically, I'm not in a relationship, but I've been dealing with this girl for a while now. And recently she told me I'm the most insecure dude she's ever dealt with.
Put this in the content too. I promised to do one video, not multiple.
I don't care what you promised. Do you not realize you just shook my world right now?
Okay. William, all I said.
You said I'm the most insecure dude you've ever dealt with.
I did not say that. I just said I haven't dealt with this before.
With what? This level of insecurity?
Perhaps.
How am I insecure?
Yeah, you sound like a monster. You just asked me this. I don't want to be a part of a video.
How am I insecure? We're in it now. How am I insecure?
Yes, you require constant reassurance.
How?
Do you love me? Do you love the way I look? Are you sure you think I'm funny? Are you sure you like my body? Even though I reassure you daily, multiple times a day, that I love you and that you're mine and that I want to be with you. You need that constant reassurance. And sometimes it's okay, but you need the constant reassurance to feel secure, you know? And that's a normal feeling. That is a normal feeling. You boast like, yeah, I'm Will Kelly on this fit. I'm Will Kelly on this fit. If you knew you were the fit, you wouldn't need the constant reassurance, in my opinion. I am not a professional. This is just what I think. But if I'm completely wrong, please tell me.
She's not wrong. I would have never described myself as insecure, but when she broke it down, I couldn't refute it. I looked at the last video I dropped at Giordano's, and the reason I was flirting with the other girl was because of insecurity. I recognize that now. But I know one thing, if I don't get my insecurity under control, I'm going to lose her. And I gotta be honest with you. I can't handle that loss right now.
So as a grown man, what do you guys think Will Kelly did whenever he got into an argument with his girlfriend? Do you guys think Will Kelly A, talked to her like a reasonable adult and realized that he may be in the wrong, or at least even if he isn't in the wrong, he'd rather keep this relationship going and work through this problem like a reasonable adult? Or did he go running to mommy crying that, do you like my girlfriend? Because, you know, I know you really had words to say about her the first time you met her. Do you think I should stay with this woman? Bro, you are a grown-ass man asking mommy if you're allowed to date.
I don't think my mom likes my girl. What do you think about Z?
From what I know, I don't know her very well. From what I know, she seems cool.
I don't know if you guys can tell, but I'm a complete mama's boy. My mama's been with me through ups and downs and everything in between.
Hey, Baba.
This is my mom. Me and my mom are extremely connected. So when me and my girl Z got into it in front of her, I knew she was gonna have thoughts. Do you think me having a girlfriend is a positive or negative thing?
I think it depends on the day. Yesterday, it was not a positive thing.
Break that down.
You had words. There was a differing of opinion, and I immediately saw your energy just totally go away. And then you started talking about feeling physically depressed as a result of an interaction with this young woman.
Now, to speed up this whole Dr. Phil episode of Maury, this woman basically goes on to gaslight her grown man of a son into thinking that maybe Z isn't right for him because his girlfriend does not make him feel good, and it's probably her fault, and she doesn't bring the energy that he needs in her life, even though you guys just saw him berate her because she made a small observation about this relationship, realizing it's going to take a little bit of extra time and effort out of her to make sure it works. But as soon as she made that small observation known to him, now it's this big thing that blew up, and it's her fault?
Fuck no.
That he blew up on her because she called him insecure, which is true. Like, it's not false. Even he admitted it. Like, my guy, what? So as you guys can see, this man Will Kelly has been enabled by his mother his whole entire life. The eating, his mother. His ego, his mother. And now the downfall of most of his relationships, also his mother. Somebody tells me this woman doesn't want him to actually grow up because she thinks this is my only little boy. Because again, Will Kelly's dad is dead. This is the last part of, you know, her husband that she has. Which is, again, you know, I can see why she doesn't want to grow up. But also, like, he's a grown man and you're telling him, no, you yelling at your girlfriend because she called you insecure? 1000% you're in the right, my guy. If you can't see that your mother is enabling your bad behaviors, you were gonna stay at 600 pounds. Because let's all be honest here, Will Kelly is not getting past that 500. I'm like, hell, the only time he worked out was for ads in his fucking TikTok. And outside of that, he did no extracurricular activities just to make content that month. He didn't do anything all June other than ad reads. Like, brother, this man immediately, as soon as the ad money ran out, ran straight back to his moneymaker after saying he was never gonna do it again. So yes, boys, Will Kelly truly is gonna be a menace to every McDonald's within a 50-mile radius of him for the foreseeable future. It seems like Will Kelly is not winning, sadly, just like Low Tier God, who realized that he's all alone with nobody. Click this video right here to find out what the hell is going on with Low Tier God. But other than that, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment down below, and I'll see you all tomorrow.